Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to show you all the details of the facelifted Renault Megane. Now this facelift has new technology but also a revised look. Now as you can see, the changes when we speak about the design aren't that huge, but they are here. So let's start with the front. Here you will notice the new LED lights. As you can see, LED Pure Vision. They do have the new signature, and I do love the fact that this chrome part goes into these daytime running LEDs. So they have this C shape. You have the Renault lettering here, and overall they do look pretty nice indeed. Now the front grille has also been slightly redesigned, so you do have more chrome inserts, as you can see here. Also look at the Renault badge inside this glass surface. Of course you do have a bunch of sensors on the front. And additional cool feature is this chrome element with gloss black, and we do have the fog lights here. And overall this does look very elegant indeed. Let me change the view for you. So yeah, it does look good. Tell me in the comments what are your thoughts. Now I do have the key, but it's inside this plastic bag, but it's still this classic Renault key. So not a classic key actually, but yeah, you get the point. This is what Renault does very well actually. Yeah, so let me show you the side profile of this car. There we go. So this is the side profile. Now the wheels, they go from 16 up to 18 inch. This car does have the alloy wheels. So you have the 16-inch ones. This is the dimension of the tires. And we do have the Michelin Primacy 4, so very good tire indeed. I do love the design of this thing because you have this gray elements here, and then on the outside you have the silver one. It does look quite nice indeed. Name of this unusual color is the Solar Brown. And now let me come to the back of the car and show you. So we'll approach it from different angle. There we go. So here is where you notice the new thing, which is the new tail lamps. So we do have the LED, of course, technology, and the new signature is here. So you have this blacked out part, and then this is the main LED unit, and they are almost connected, so the shape remains the same. I think it's one of the best looking cars from the rear in this segment, especially during the night. So almost connecting, and yeah, overall I think this really looks nice. Now the thing that has also changed is the rear bumper, but you'll see that we have very elegant gloss finish, and this is in chrome, but can we call it even the fake exhaust? I don't think so. So this is just like the, let's say, I don't know, chrome part. We do have the sensors here as well as the rear camera, but there are no real exhausts here, so you can see it actually down there. But the thing is, with this new facelift, you can actually get the RS line. What that means is that you can have the car similar to the RS model, so the sporty version, but only from in terms of design. So the easiest way to explain is to compare it to the AMG trim on Mercedes models or the M Sport package on BMW models. So you get the point. You can just have the looks of an RS model, but still have, for example, a regular diesel or regular petrol engine. Now I will actually unlock the car now. You see that we do have very nice dynamic indicators, and let us now check out the trunk space. There we go. So here we are rated with 384 liters of storage space. So that's actually pretty nice. You have the square shape, and when we compare it to, for example, Golf, Seat Leon, Audi A3, then you have 4 liters more because all those models have 380 liters of space. Now here are your additional hooks for the shopping bags on both sides, and then on the one side you also have this light. You can of course fold the seats, and underneath this, well, just additional area but no storage space. And well, yeah, but when you fold the seats, you get the flat bottom, and then you can even move larger objects without problems. Okay, so tell me in the comments what are your thoughts on the design of this thing, and now it is time to check out the interior. And stepping in, so we are greeted with modernized cockpit. Let's start with the doors. So you do have the ambient lights, which is always something that I love to see on the cars. This aluminum trim is here. This is actually pretty good. So this is soft touch. Then the door pockets are solid, and you also have the switches for your mirrors and for the windows. This is also in soft leather, so thumb up actually for this panel. The seats, these are the cloth seats with some leather inserts. They do look nice. And now let me show you how it looks from driver's perspective. Alright, so this is how it looks from driver's perspective from wider angle. We do have this well-known steering wheel, and we do have also the new digital cockpit. This is the 10.2 inch one. So speaking about those cockpits, you have the analog one as standard. Second option is 7-inch one that has like the 3 sections, and this is the top of the line and the best option, of course. Moving on, so this is pretty much similar to the predecessor. This is a very nice 9.3 inch touchscreen. I will show you the details later on. We do have the head-up display in here. Let me also show you this. The switches for the AC are here, and then you would control the temperature on this. So this is pretty easy to use. I quite like that. I also love the fact that the start stop off is on the button. You have the lane assist also on the button, and aux, 2 USB ports and 12-volt power outlets, so pretty generous. Some additional storage space. We do have the 6-speed manual on this particular model. This is the switch for the driving modes. These are your cup holders. You can adjust this. You can also put the roller so it looks nicer. Electronic parking brake and the auto hold. This is the armrest, which can be extended, and then when you open it, you're greeted with some additional storage space. Let me also show you the glove box. It is pretty deep, so that's okay. All right, and now time to check out the new infotainment system. So here is the main screen, and this is the home screen. You can of course configure the things that you want and have here in front of you. So currently we do have the navigation on this upper part, and then the audio and the Bluetooth. Now with this, you go to the main menu. You can configure the navigation. Now this is the sticker, just a warning that you can only clean this screen with the microfiber cloth delivered in the car, so you need to be careful with this screen. The navigation is pretty nice, so even with this sticker, we do have a very responsive navigation with the 3D shape of the buildings. This is pretty cool. Look, you do have the prices of the fuel on the petrol stations in here. Speaking about the navigation, you can of course change various things on the navigation menu. On the settings, you can set the type of route and stuff like that, and then the map settings, whether you want the day, night, or the auto. Let's put it to auto, and yeah, those are the options for the navigation. If we go back, you see the full screen of navigation is pretty nice. Let's go back to the main menu, radio. You control the volume with this hidden lever here. Yeah, you get the list of stations and stuff like that. So pretty basic. You get the point. You go back with this button. If we go back to the music, of course, you can put USB and then play the music that you like. Phone, of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available, and the third option is to add device through the Bluetooth. We're not gonna go through that right now. The apps for the photo and video, car info, so you can check out the tire pressure and the driving eco. So actually this is where you get the driving scores for the acceleration, for the gear change and stuff like that, but not sure that I would want that. And then software update, map update, stuff like that are available here. So those are the system settings. Moving on, so the settings for the display is here. You can adjust the brightness and stuff like that. The style, you can have the custom styling, but that's not available in the guest mode, so you can probably configure something that you like. The head-up display is here, but the car is not turned on, so I will not be able to show you that right now. Let's go back. So those were the settings for the display and sound settings. So you have the various themes. So if you're listening to house music, you put the club. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Moving on, you can change the language here, keyboard. Let's go back. And those are some basic system settings. And that's pretty much it. Okay, and now let me show you the driving modes. So you can actually configure them. You just press this and you get this kind of screen. Now you see that right now we do have the white ambient lights. So yeah, the ambient lights are on. And then when you change the driving modes, you have first of all red ambient lights, which you see here, but you also have the completely new layout of the digital cockpit. So rev counter in the center. You also have the horsepower and Newton meters on your right, and then the navigation screen is on the left. You will also see the ambient lights here pretty well. Then moving on, comfort mode, you get the blue ambient lights, which you see here, and also a new screen for the digital cockpit. So navigation is right in front of you. You can actually go also to the eco mode, and then your eco mode gets you navigation on your left, some additional things here. Probably when you turn on the car, you get more info here, and you also get the ambient lights in green. So they are actually here. You see them. Does look very nice, but unfortunately looks like at the back we don't have them. So yeah, those were the driving modes, and you can edit the driving mode. You can actually adjust the lighting, and let's put the lighting to maximum, and you can now change various colors. So look at this. So that's pretty cool. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 colors available. And you know my favorite, it's the blue one. Makes the screen look very nice, and overall pretty cool one. Okay, I think I've showed you most of the interior. Here on the front you also have these LED lights, and now it's time to check out how much space I have at the back. And stepping in at the rear bench, first of all, you do have the same pattern as on the front doors. Very nice leather. This is also pretty soft. This is a bit harder than on the front. Door pocket, a pretty small one, but that's okay. And let's step inside and see how much space I have. So just about right. I do love the fact that the seats are made so that you have a space for the knees. This is the view on the front, and now I'll show you how much headroom I have. All right, and this is the situation for my head. So just enough. I'm 1.87 m, and yeah, I am comfortable here. But yeah, for my head, just enough. Additional features on the rear bench, so additional storage space, and air vents are here. You can control them, and you also have the 2 USB ports. And that's pretty much it. You also have a lovely view on the front. I also need to mention the ISOFIX points, which are very easy to use. Let us now check out the engine on this model. You pull this lever, and here you actually need to pull it here. And there we go. So this particular model has a 1.5 liter diesel producing 115 horsepower, but there are actually various choices available for the potential buyers. So you have various petrol and diesel engines, but also right now we do have a plug-in hybrid as well. It's called the E-Tense, and it's got up to 65 kilometers of range based on just pure electric power. So tell me in the comments what would be your choice. I do love the fact that we still have both diesels and petrols and also the plug-in hybrid. Okay guys, now that we saw exterior and interior details, I think it's time to check out the spec list of this car. So we have it here. It's an edition 1 with the diesel engine, 115 horsepower. This is the price of this particular model. So we do have the 16-inch wheels, and as I said, the name of the color is Solar Brown. We also have the Navigation Plus package on this car, so you saw a very nice touchscreen in the middle. We do have actually the spare wheel and safety premium package on this particular model. Actually, the base price for the new Renault Megane starts from less than 20,000 euros, and this is of course the model with a lot of equipment, so that's why a price is a bit higher than that. And yeah, well, tell me in the comments, how do you like this 2021 model? Do subscribe to the channel in order to see more car reviews. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe to the channel and see you on the next one. Bye bye.